Thanks for joining us on this Friday. Another summer weekend is here, along with something the state desperately needs: a good soaking. Let's get right to Ben Deary, who can help us plan.
So we have this noticeable drop in the humidity, but it still is a pretty warm day after all. Temperatures will be peaking about mid to late afternoon, upper 80s to near 90 degrees before cooling into the 70s tonight. So another warm start to your weekend. We'll start things off tomorrow in the mid to upper 60s and still a bit on the muggy side as we head into Saturday. A couple of isolated storms possible on Saturday, but a better chance at a widespread soaking rain in the forecast for Sunday. And not to mention it'll be breezy as well. It's all thanks to this guy right here, which bringing some potentially flooding rains over parts of western, north and south Dakota today. That same low pressure system moves into the upper Midwest tomorrow. And because of the slow moving nature of this system, that gives it the best potential at bringing some pretty solid rain chances. Position of that low right over Sioux Falls, South Dakota by Saturday evening. Track of that low right along the Minnesota-Iowa border. That puts the heaviest rain over central and northern Minnesota. By the time we head into Sunday evening, the rain basically tapers from west to east, but many forecast models are showing the potential for an inch or more of rainfall. And this should be the nice soaking rainfall, not the heavy thunderstorm rain that tends to run off. Near 90 today. We're in the mid 80s on Saturday, even cooler by Sunday before we dry out and warm up a bit by Monday.
Thank you, Ben. Remember, you can avoid getting caught outside in the rain by using the free KARE 11 weather app. Well, new this midday, a construction worker is recovering this afternoon after a near collision on Highway 36 in Oakdale. Take a look at this traffic camera footage. You can see a car in the left lane trying to pass other vehicles. It turns into one lane before hitting a construction barrel, which then hits a worker who starts limping. MnDOT told us the worker, who is not employed by the state, was sent to the hospital but did not suffer serious injuries. State Patrol is trying to identify the driver involved. In a little more than an hour, there is a plea hearing for a man accused in a deadly shooting in Minneapolis back in 2019. The Hennepin County attorney is proposing 20-year-old Hussein Braveheart receive 5 years probation with a suspended prison sentence rather than actual prison time. He was only 15 when Steve Markey was killed. Braveheart's co-defendant got 21 years in prison at his sentencing back in 2020. Hennepin County Attorney Mary Moriarty says she made this decision because Braveheart has responded very well to rehabilitative programs while in custody. We're about a month away from the start of school at the U, and some students are now scrambling for new housing because a new apartment building won't be ready in time. The Identity Dinkytown emailed residents to say they can't move in on the projected date of August 27th, nor could they give them another date. Its management team tells us they've had, quote, unforeseen and unavoidable delays during construction. Some students who wanted to be anonymous for fear of losing their lease say they were still required to pay rent this month.
And so the question is, where's that money going? You know, there's no talk about a refund, no talk about some sort of where you're getting your money back. But at the same time, it doesn't give me a place to stay. It doesn't give me a place to live for, you know, the start of the school year.
The apartment says it plans to offer residents a gift card every day or alternate accommodations at a nearby hotel starting next week. A program that helps address racial disparities in home ownership is getting a big financial boost. The Minneapolis City Council unanimously approved a $5.8 million investment in the Minneapolis Homes program. It helps members of BIPOC communities own homes. On Thursday in North Minneapolis, Mayor Jacob Frey and others highlighted the importance of affordable housing. Well, some rough news for drivers today. Gas prices are jumping again. Here's the new gas price heat map from Gas Buddy. You can see Minnesota is mostly orange, which is not good. This morning, we're seeing gas prices as high as $4 a gallon. The government is blaming the heat and travel for the spike in prices. As summer rolls on, Minneapolis Parks and Recreation wants to keep everyone swimming, and they need your help. You can drop off new and gently used swimsuits of all sizes and styles at any Minneapolis rec center. The parks say they mostly need swim trunks for boys ages 6 through 16. You can drop them off between now and Labor Day. That's your local news update for now. We'll have more for you coming up in 30 minutes. Have a great afternoon.